Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to be here in Kazan and to offer a few words at this plenary session alongside so many esteemed participants. Kazan is an appropriate venue for this gathering, given that it is one of Russia's leading regions in agricultural growth and the attention that Tatarstan pays to innovative development, particularly of its infrastructure and human resources. I would like to take this opportunity to put APEC's work on food security into context and provide a brief progress report on some of APEC's initiatives to date. The question of food accessibility has particular resonance in the APEC region, which has to feed 4.1 billion people, and this will grow to over 5 billion by 2020. Our region is also particularly prone to natural disasters. In the lead-up to the ministerial meeting in Niigata in 2010, the worst drought in a generation occurred here in Russia. And there have been other recent crises, including the harsh winter and severe drought that impacted China, and the flooding late last year in Thailand. These are just a few examples of the disaster-related incidents that continue to plague APEC economies in particular, and are putting increased pressure on the region's agricultural sector, as well as consumers, farmers, as well as businesses. Food security was included in APEC's APEC Growth Strategy in 2010 and identified as a specific priority in 2012 with these concerns in mind. It was also made an area of focus in further recognition of the impact of rising food demand, production volatility and price spikes exacerbated by soaring energy costs on socio-economic stability and the healthy functioning of our economy. Solving these challenges, therefore, requires a sense of urgency. When ministers adopted the Niigata Declaration on APEC food security in October 2010, the implementation of which was supported by APEC's Leaders' Growth Strategy, it was billed as instrumental to the realization of human security in the region. All of us fully recognize that following through on the Niigata Declaration to enhance sustainable agricultural development and facilitation of investment, trade and markets would not be easy. It would require a lot of effort involving a multitude of cross-cutting areas over an extended period of time. There are some constructive actions being taken, even at these early stages. Already, there are more than 60 APEC ECOTEC, or Economic and Technical Cooperation projects underway, which are in line with the APEC Action Plan on Food Security agreed to in Niigata. Initiatives such as the APEC Asia-Pacific Food Security Information Platform, which aggregates and shares data, research, and best practices online, are boosting transparency and providing APEC members the real-world intelligence they need to better gauge the food security landscape and make more informed policy decisions. Bolstering APEC's discussion in this critical issue is made possible by the APEC Policy Partnership on Food Security, or PPFS, that met earlier this week for the first time. This partnership provides an excellent opportunity for government and business to work together through APEC to address this important issue. Tony Noel, who spoke before me, has reported on the PPFS meeting this week. Let me underscore that participants in the PPFS noted the role trade plays in helping to ensure food security. Particular attention was also placed to curtailing food wastage, which provides opportunities to make real gains. I am pleased that the PPFS will chart the way forward to resolving these and the many other challenges on food security. This is a very significant development given the importance of direct input and support from the private sector. I would also note that APEC economies are partnering with external stakeholders, including international institutions to address food safety concerns and to help ensure the health and productivity of APEC citizens. The Agricultural Technical Cooperation Working Group contributed to the effort here in Kazan by seeking to achieve tangible results in the areas of increasing agricultural production and productivity, facilitating trade, investment and food markets development, and providing access to food for vulnerable people. And this past weekend, the high-level policy dialogue on agricultural biotechnology heard from experts who cautioned that climate change, increase in population, limited arable land, and water scarcity are potential hurdles to meeting food security needs of the region. Last May, a memorandum of understanding between the World Bank and the APEC Food Safety Cooperation Forum was signed in Big Sky, creating the Global Food Safety Partnership and an accompanying multi-donor trust fund administered by the World Bank. Based on these APEC initiatives, the Global Food Safety Partnership will formally establish a public-private partnership for capacity building to support good food safety practices, and which will include regulatory institutions, private enterprise, and producers, among others. It is in this spirit of practical, multifaceted, and inclusive cooperation that APEC and its member economies are continuing to take steps forward to achieve food security, which is critical for overall prosperity of our peoples. Thank you, sir.